So now it's time for me to wash and prep all of my greens. Greens are a really essential part of my new lifestyle and my new way of eating because I have been eating greens for almost every meal. I just started adding greens to whenever I have a breakfast smoothie, and I really love them in there. I feel like it really evens me out, and you can't really even tell the greens are in there. On the smoothie I made earlier, I could taste the kale a little bit, but I actually like that taste because kale is one of my favorite foods anyways, so that didn't even bother me. But here I have some rainbow chard, some regular Swiss chard, and we have some kale. So I got all of these at Whole Foods, and I actually found that it was the same price as the store I normally go to, Giant Eagle. So I got them at Whole Foods because I've noticed whenever I personally buy fresh produce from Whole Foods, it seems to really last and it's always really good. So I really don't mind getting it from there. I think these were all like $2 a bundle, which is not too bad at all. So I am gonna go ahead and wash these now. But before I do, these are all by Lady Moon Farms, and I really like this brand. Sorry, my camera isn't focusing. But before I start washing, I just wanted to say that these are from Lady Moon Farms, and oh, it's organic red chard. Well, that explains it. So the last time I got this, it was rainbow chard, so it came with red stalks and orange stalks and yellow stalks. So this time I thought like, oh, I just got a whole bunch of red. Nope, it's just red chard. So that's really cool. That explains it. These stalks taste really good. Like when you first bite into them, they're like slightly bitter, but then they get sweet. I can't really explain it, but whenever you cook these are so good. So definitely do not throw these away. I'm just guessing they're not poisonous. Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't really look into that, but so far so good, I guess. So I'm gonna wash these now, and then I'm gonna cut them up and put them in my freezer so that they last me. I like to eat them fresh on like day one, and then after that I put them in my freezer so I don't have to worry about them going bad, because greens can go really quickly. Like these guys are already getting pretty wilty. Same with some of these, but some of them are still doing very good. Look how big these leaves are. And oh, I thought that was a little friend there for a minute. It was just a little blemish. I thought it was a bug. That's so funny. These are all organic, by the way. I only get organic greens. So here we go. Alright, so here it is all cut up, and I'm going to load this into a freezer bag. And with the stalks, I'm actually going to have them separate in their own little baggie so I can like cut these up into soups or over top of things because they're just so darn good. So I'd rather have them separate than mixed in so I can actually use them more easily for things. Hey everyone, it's Heather Sparkles and welcome to today's vlog. So today we're gonna be going outside, getting some good exercise in, even though it's like 30 degrees and I'm gonna be freezing, but that's not gonna hold me back from my goals. So I'm out there every day walking at the very least, and sometimes I'll go to the gym on my walk. But for today, I just wanna go walking and come home. So in today's vlog, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about my major lifestyle changes, and I'm gonna be talking about just some things that I'm doing in my life just to make me feel better, because you guys know I've been like dealing with some health stuff and a lot of stress and everything else, and I think I finally found something that's working for me and I feel just so good about it. And I think the reason I feel so good about it is because I feel like the universe was telling me to do this. I just kept having this inner voice telling me, hey, I know you're not happy with what you're doing. You don't have to force yourself to pretend that you like doing this anymore. It's okay to like try again. It's okay to start over. Everything's gonna be okay this time around. I got you. Like, that's what I've been hearing in my head recently. So I finally decided to listen to the universe, or the smart side of me that's in there, and things are going really well so far. So you might be like, well, what are you doing? Well, the first thing is that each weekend I am unplugging from social media and focusing on getting back out to nature or having quiet time to work on a little creative project. So I do like post on the weekend on Instagram. I still like upload, you know, little pictures of, you know, what I ate today or my life adventures or whatever, because I just love posting on Instagram. It's always been like so fun, a little bit too fun to me. I love editing pictures and posting them up, and you know, it's just something fun I like to do. But other than that, I've just been kind of giving myself time just to kind of detox from social media, because it can be very toxic. You know, you find yourself constantly trying to live up to the expectations of others and being perfect and comparing yourselves to others. And then there's a lot of pressure to like be a certain way on social media. And there's a lot obviously for me to catch up on. You know, I have a bunch of emails and messages and comments and everything, and I love those things. But sometimes like I just need to step back and just have some quiet time. And you know, there's a lot of like worry I have whenever I create videos, but it's not enough to stop me. Obviously, it's something I'm just gonna have to get over, but you know, I can worry a bit too much. So it's kind of nice just to sort of step away for the weekend. So now my weekends are dedicated to my personal wellness and just getting out in nature and focusing on my new way of eating and quiet reflection, you know, just quiet time. And that's been so beneficial to me. I had a really good weekend. I think it did wonders for me. I was very active outside and enjoying life. So that's one thing I'm doing. The other thing is that I have switched back to a plant-based diet, and I know this is going to be controversial, and that's okay for me. I just wanted to say, like, before you consider unsubscribing, that I'm not trying to push anything on you, and I'm not trying to make anyone feel guilty or bad or anything like that. But yeah, I guess you could say I'm vegan again, but I don't want to label myself, because I feel like if I label myself, it gives others the right to control me and to tell me what I can and cannot do, and what I have to think and what I have to feel. So I've decided that I'm simply plant-based, and it still has positive effects for the animals. And you know, because when I was vegan last time, it was really hard for me to veganize my entire life. and it's like the food to me felt perfect. Like, this is what I was supposed to be eating. This is great. Like, this is wonderful. But I couldn't live up to everyone's expectations, and I didn't always agree with other vegans on every little thing. And I was tired of like the, you know, you could be really good about like your vegan groceries and everything, and then you have like one differing opinion, or maybe you accidentally buy one non-vegan product and suddenly you're considered like not vegan anymore, and people are like, you're not vegan, we don't like you anymore, get away. Like, you know, it was just this constant fight to maintain a label and to fit in with people, and I didn't really like that. I know that's gonna maybe stir up some crap in the comment section, but that's really like what I was seeing and how I was feeling. So around that time, I started putting on a ton of weight, and I was really depressed. My hormones were just out of control, not from the food, just from like whatever is going on with me. Like, a lot of things actually started happening like before I went vegan, which is what kind of made me want to go vegan, was because I thought maybe it would help. But yeah, things weren't going so good, and I was turning to food a lot for comfort, and I was eating like erratically, and so I thought, you know, if I just quit being vegan, maybe I'll lose weight, because all these people were eating like meat and vegetables and stuff and losing weight. And so I had to numb myself to what I was eating. Like, I had to just eat things and not worry about the fact that this was an animal I probably would have cared about. And that was really hard for me. It's been exactly a year since I had quit being vegan, and during that year, it was such a struggle. Like, I could not get myself to really enjoy animal products. Like, it was just gnawing at me that, hey, you don't want to be doing this. And in that time, I gained even more weight. So obviously that wasn't the answer. The other day, I made a piece of chicken because I thought, like, this is gonna make me lose weight. And as I was eating it, like the first bite, I was like, okay, this is decent. Then the second bite, I was like, but who was this chicken? I know chickens because my mom has pet chickens, so I think they're like amazing animals. And it was just like killing me picturing like what this chicken must have looked like. Were they okay and everything? And like, I just couldn't handle it anymore. That was like my breaking point, where I was like, you know, what am I doing? What on earth am I doing? Why am I eating animal products again? Like, what am I doing? This obviously isn't working. It's not really benefiting me. If it is helping my body, it's not helping up here, you know? So that was the end of that. I decided enough was enough. So at first I was just eating eggs from my mom's chickens. It's all super humane. My mom has pet chickens for eggs, and they're really well loved, and they won't be harmed when they're done laying. But at first I was eating the eggs, and then I was like, you know what, I don't really need to be eating these. Like, it's not really hurting anything, but let's just try not eating these. And as of March 9th, I have been on a completely plant-based vegan diet. So here's what I'm doing differently this time around. So I am doing whole plant foods. Very little of like the vegan processed stuff, like all the junk food that you get at the store, because I have found by watching different YouTubers such as High Carb Hannah, who I absolutely adore, and her videos are helping me so much right now. I have found that by eating the whole plant foods, I'm able to fill up my stomach on less calories. And what I have noticed is that this is actually working for me. So like a couple weeks ago, you guys know I had the severe PMS like all month, and this has been a real problem with my hormones being all over the place. So as a result, I started binge eating, and I just couldn't stop, and I was eating like the worst possible things. Like, I would send Adam to the store just to get me ice cream, and then after I would eat it, I would feel horrible, and I'd be still like starving, and like my body was having like the wildest cravings, and I just couldn't control myself. And then I started this whole plant foods thing, and now I'm doing really well, like really well. Like, I'm able to eat a plate of food and I'm full. And it's like, oh my gosh, I am full. Like, because a lot of what I'm eating is like real nutrient dense. So my meals are satisfying me, and I'm able to do 3 meals a day with like 2 small snacks in between, usually a snack of like fruit or vegetables, and I'm doing so good. Like, I feel evened out. I'm not having the wild cravings. I'm eating like a structured meal plan, and I'm doing so good. Like, I don't feel like I'm out of control and everything's falling apart. Like, I finally have like control in my life again, and the food is delicious and so fun to prepare, and it's also beautiful, and I'm feeling so great. So I finally found something that's working for me, and it's so easy. And so like, I'm not really eating like the vegan junk food. Like, I do have a little bit of vegan cheese left, and I do have like some like bread type stuff that it's been frozen in my freezer, so I'm finishing it up. But I'm just like thriving eating this way. It's finally helping. Like, I feel better than I did like my first time around being vegan, because I was eating like all the wrong things and all the wrong amounts, and just everything was just and now like I just feel so good. Like, I don't know, it's really great. And then in between meals I'm drinking a lot of water. So yeah, I think I've blabbed enough. I need to get out there and exercise. That's another thing. I'm increasing my activity level to help get my poor body back into good physical condition. I've started doing a few different exercises, started doing squats, and I found that I really like those. It's actually really helping my legs. But yeah, you know, I mean, like I said, I've blabbed enough. This is something that I'm doing, and I hope you guys will be supportive of me on it. I mean, if you're not, it's totally okay. I'm still gonna do it anyways, but prepare to see a lot of like plant-based what I ate today's mixed with the cute stuff still in the art videos and the reviews and all that stuff. But I'm also planning a bunch of outdoor adventures for the spring and summer. I'm gonna be getting a bike. I'm gonna be hitting the trail. I'm planning on maybe like some camping trips, some nature trips throughout the summer. So I'm really excited about it. But yeah, that's all for that. Let's just get going, because I'm sure you guys are tired of like 11 minutes of me blabbing here. So let's just get going outside. So what I really like to do is to walk this back path, because you know, it's right by the woods and it's just so nice just to like listen to the birds and just like the quiet. This is like the one area that's like away from people, and I think I need to do like more getting back to nature and just having quiet time. Like, instead of just having like my music playing or something, it's nice just to kind of, you know, hang out in nature. It's about as close as I can get when you live in an apartment. So it is nice living here though, because I do have access to a trail here soon. I think that's what they're building, because they told us like when we first started looking at this place that they were going to be building that path to the trail. So that's gonna be amazing during the day to just like get on my bike and go, because I'm not one of those people that feels comfortable like riding my bike like on the road with cars yet, but maybe I'll get there. I can't wait to pick out a bike, and you guys better believe it's gonna be pink. So let me know some of your favorite bike brands down in the description. Some you've had good experience with, especially if you're like me and you're like 5 foot tall. That'd be really helpful. But yeah, it's just such a beautiful day. I feel kind of silly wearing a coat, but apparently it's in the 30s, but it's not windy. Like, the sun is warm. So maybe I'll walk back home and I'll change into like a hoodie or something, because it feels really good out. And I don't think I really need this. This might have been overkill. Here's the woods. It's looking pretty dead right now. It's been really cold, so that's no surprise. But yep, I really like walking this back path. It's really nice. Don't really run into many people, so it's not super awkward. And yeah, so also wanted to say that I'm getting my hair done in a couple of days, and I'm pretty excited about it. I've been letting it fade out. We're gonna be removing the patch of purple in my hair. And yeah, so I wanted to look more cutesy for vlogging day, but I knew today was gonna be a, you know, exercise, sweat, clean day. Tomorrow I'll get all cute and dress up and stuff. But for now, just gonna be getting my daily exercise in, and I'll check in with you guys throughout the workout. So yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on over here. They're building something. I don't know exactly what. I don't know if they're building a new road, if they're building like a whole new section of the trail, or if they're gonna build like a big parking lot for this sports field that I'm standing on. But I'm really excited, and I'm really hoping it means that I have a lot of fun outdoor adventures where I can just like walk to the trail during the day instead of having to wait till Adam gets home to drive me, and by then it's evening. Like, I just want to go in the middle of the day. So living here provides me with some really good opportunities, and I haven't really fully taken advantage of that. We have a gym here, we have all this walking area, and here soon we'll be connected to a trail. So I'm gonna make sure that I take every day to really appreciate living here and get the most of it, get my money's worth, because definitely not cheap living here. And I want to make it worth it. You know, I want to really use the facilities I'm paying for. You know, I'm gonna be in the gym as often as possible. I want to get into the habit of going every morning to the gym. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm not gonna be going to the gym right now because actually I kind of should. Like, why am I not going? But I like getting outside and enjoying some outdoors, and then I like going to the gym. So I'll like walk for like an hour or two, and then I'll go into the gym and like lift a little bit of weights or go on the treadmill. This hill is like the best one to walk for working my legs. I really like this one. That cloud looks like a mustache. Do you guys see it? Like right there? It's a mustache cloud. There's still snow here, and there's some more on the way tonight. Hopefully not too much longer though, because I just want it to be spring, please. I'm so excited for spring. So down with snow. Alright, so I'm back from the first little part of my walk because I got the mail. I have a package. By the way, guys, I will be opening the Sparkle mail in a different vlog. And I wanted to have a light lunch because I'm actually like getting really hungry. At first I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have a piece of fruit, and now I'm like, I'm pretty hungry. So I'm just kind of practicing like intuitive eating at different times of day, and I'm keeping myself on like a rhythm of like eating around the same time every day, and my body's letting me know like how much it wants and when it wants to eat and stuff, which is a lot better than binging out of control and then having all these wild cravings. I also changed into some more light clothing. It's like in the 30s out there, but the sun is so warm, so I just got this bummy hoodie on. It's like so baggy and stuff, but that's the great thing about having it to work out in, because it doesn't have to be very nice, you know. And I got my eat veggies, not friends shirt. It's so funny. The veggies are all like, no, and the friends are like, yay. So yeah, I'm gonna be having some blood oranges right now. These can be a little bit unsettling looking, so I just wanted to warn you guys, like, if you don't like things that look like blood and if you want to skip ahead, but they're so good. Like, they taste different than an orange or like a mandarin. I can't really describe it. To me, they taste like flowery or something. Like, they're a bit more muted than an orange. They're not as like acidic, but then the peel tastes just super orangey, so I don't know. So I'm gonna be cutting this now, and if I'm still hungry, I might have a salad. Actually, I need to eat a salad because I made a ton of salad and it's gonna go bad, so maybe I'll have a small salad with the blood oranges. And I also came back to change my battery I'm sorry the first part of this video was just me standing there blabbing instead of like vlogging. Like, I'm coming back to vlogging and it's like always so awkward, and so I'm getting the hang of it again. But you guys like long videos anyways, so let's cut these blood oranges. I have cara too though. A lot of you guys are recommending them to me. But these are blood oranges. Okay, let's do this. So when you first open them, it could be kind of scary because it looks like super black or like, you know, gross clotted blood. But I promise you, these taste so good. This is like the best blood orange I've ever had. I had described it with like a flowery taste, but this time it tastes like, I don't know how to describe this. It's kind of like a mandarin orange, but there's this really unique taste I can't describe. Maybe it tastes like gummy candy. Oh, these definitely taste like gummy candy if you like that. I don't know why I was saying it tasted like flowery, but there is like a slight floral taste in there. Everyone's taste palette is different. Oh, I love how this is like really cleansing my mouth. It's really making me salivate. These are so good. I try to eat like every little bit of it off the peel. I just like cut it up in little pieces and eat it like this at a time. Whoa. This tastes like the best fruit juice or gummy candy you ever have in your life. Honestly, these taste a lot like cara right now. So yeah, if you like cara, try blood oranges. Just be prepared to get all over your shirt because they are super juicy or bloody, however you want to describe this. So a big thing I'm noticing from, I don't know if it's from eating this way and just having like everything more structured, or if it's the foods I'm eating, or if it's the exercise, but what I've noticed is that I have this very good feeling all over. Like, I don't feel aches and pains anymore. Like, I feel very relaxed and happy and dreamy, and like right now, like my body just feels so good all over, and it's like the craziest thing. And I don't know if it's because I have the right mindset, so I'm not as stressed, or if it's because the food I'm eating is like really evening me out, or if it's just a coincidence, or if it's from the exercise, which exercise definitely is a good endorphin rush. I don't know what it is, but ever since I started doing this, I just feel amazing. Like every day I wake up feeling amazing, other than being stuffy because the air here has been so dry and miserable. I just wake up just feeling like so much better. Like it's brought me a lot of inner peace, and it's just the craziest thing. So I'm definitely gonna be sticking with this. You guys can't really tell, but this one is super dark, like it's almost black, which is awesome because that means it's gonna be so flavorful. After having blood oranges and cara, like I just can't eat regular oranges because they just taste like candy. They're just so sweet and so fun to eat. All right, so here's my lunch. I'm just gonna fill up on this salad because I really need to eat it. Like, look how much more salad I have left. Like, it's only me eating it. Adam wouldn't eat anything like this. Like, he lives on McDonald's, Taco Bell, and sugary drinks. Like, salad really scares him, especially something like this. So there's avocado in there that are kind of starting to get funky. So I dug all the avocados out and put them in here so I could eat them now. There is some pinto beans in there. We have the hemp seeds on top. This is amazing. It has a lot of good nutrients and a lot of protein in 3 tablespoons. So an easy way to get your 10 grams of protein. And look at all this goodness in there. There's zinc and phosphorus and B6 and calcium and iron. Lots of iron, which is good for me. So yeah, I think I also have cucumber in there. There's like an herb mix from Whole Foods. It was only $2 for a bag, not bad. And then there's some iceberg lettuce just as a filler. It's what I bought at the time. I'd probably get like romaine next time, but whatever. It is time to eat. Yum, yum. Oh, and there's celery in there too. Speaking of, I gotta start eating my celery. I have a whole bag full for like late night, like I need a snack kind of thing. So I put a little bit more of this Light Life white bean and kale veggie deli slices over the salad because I remembered some of these were already in the salad and I figured, hey, I gotta finish this up. So the ingredients are water, wheat gluten, navy bean flour, canola oil, garlic, then less than 2% of kale, lemon juice, concentrate, salt, evaporated cane sugar, wheat flour, yeast extract. Then we have methyl cellulose, which who knows what that is, tapioca starch, natural flavor, spices, potato starch. So it's not like the worst veggie meat. Like it's not super bad for you. It depends on if you eat wheat gluten or not. I'm not worried about that kind of stuff. But not too bad. 11 grams of protein in 3 slices, only 90 calories. Pretty low in fat, so yeah, just something to try. To me, this tastes like sausages, but like with a kind of like different sort of texture. Might be a little bit different than what you guys are used to, but I like it. However, I'm trying to avoid like stuff like this. I just got it that day from Trader Joe's to try it, but I'm sticking to like the whole plant foods and cooking with those. Whenever I make like my meals, but this is just, you know, something to try and I'm glad I did. I very quickly wanted to show you guys, I got an order in from an Instagram friend. My friend, it sells on Instagram, and I'll actually let you guys know her name in the comment section because I always forget, like, I don't want to mispronounce it. But there's some really amazing, what I think are vintage stickers inside. Yay! It's a Sandy Lion sticker. Thank you, Amber. So here's my new My Little Pony thermos that has Yum Yum on it, and it's so darn beautiful. I'm really happy with it. And I got it for a good price, and it's super cute, and it's gonna fit in perfectly around here. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So this is my first piece of vintage Sandmare. That's right, you heard it, Sandmare, and it was made in 1990, which is when I was made. And yay! It's this really awesome big container that has different compartments. Super useful for me to collect like storage containers because I always need to store something away. So I think this was a really awesome piece of Happy Mail. And to the Nostalgia Hunter, if you're watching, sweetie, I have the awesome package you sent me, and I'm gonna be sharing it on camera. I should share it right now, but this video's been like super long and it's about like fitness and stuff. So I'll be sharing that in another video this week. Alright guys, so I'm all done with my exercise for today, and now I'm gonna get ready to go to the chiropractor. So I did 10,405 steps, which I'm so proud of, 97 minutes of exercise, and I also stopped in the gym and I worked my muscles a little bit. So yeah, I'm really happy I got this Fitbit. It's really helping to keep me motivated and moving, and for me to see how much I actually am moving. I don't really pay attention to like the calories or anything because, I don't know, I think it's a little too generous sometimes, but it's just a good way to keep motivated and active and moving because you have goals to reach. Before I go, I just wanted a quick little snack. So I was gonna have celery, but then I thought, you know, a banana sounds really good. So I'm gonna be mashing a banana up in a bowl, and I'm gonna put a little bit of unsweetened almond milk on it, and some pecans, and some powdered peanut butter. This is a super easy, like, healthy snack that I've been making, and yeah, so let's do that. Hey Timmy, are you ready to eat dinner, baby? So, I didn't end up going to the chiropractor because Adam was stuck at a job site. That's why it's so important that I work from home, because it's so unpredictable when he's actually gonna get home. So I ended up taking a nap. I've kind of gotten in this habit lately of taking little naps during the day, and they actually help a lot. And this little guy makes it impossible to get up because he loves mommy baby nap time. He's such a good boy. So now it's time to make dinner. I'm actually not super hungry yet, but the day's getting away from me. It's already, well, you can't even see the time because I have the oven preheated, but I think it's like 7:30 or something like that. This whole spring forward thing really sucks. So I'm just gonna make my dinner now to show you guys what I eat so I can get this video up. So I'm gonna be preparing some sweet potato fries or sweet potato chips depending on where you live. So I have 2 sweet potatoes here. I normally only use 1 large sweet potato. I call these sweet potatoes. Like when I was growing up, there was sweet potato, yellow potato, and white potato. So I don't know what you would call these where you live. Some people call them yams. I don't know. Let me know in the comments section down below. That would be kind of fun. But anyways, I just cleaned this really well, and I kind of like shaved off some of the areas that just weren't really cleaning up that well. Like I'm probably gonna cut this off. But normally I only have 1, but this one was in the bag and it's so incredibly teeny tiny. I decided that, you know, I would have 2 today. So basically what I'm gonna do is I preheated my oven to 400, and I'm basically gonna cut these up into like fry shapes. And my kitties want attention whenever I'm trying to cook. So I'm gonna cut these up in the fry shapes, and then all I'm gonna do is put a seasoning on them. So I am really addicted to this Stone Mill Table Blend salt-free seasoning that I got at Aldi's. This is like so darn good, and the ingredients on it are really good. Alright, so I got all the fries cut up. It didn't go according to plan. A few of them got kind of messed up, but it's okay. This is a lot more than I would normally eat for dinner, but it's only 1 little small sweet potato, and I think I did good today with my exercise, so it's totally fine. So with it, I'm having these leftover greens and veggies from yesterday. I really like eating a potato and greens for dinner. I just find that it really like fills me up and evens me out for the night, and it's like really satisfying and delicious. So this is what I've been doing, and so far so good. I guess we'll find out you know, in like a couple months if this is working for me as far as weight loss goes. But as far as like happiness, like I'm really happy eating like this.
Why are you so cute? You guys want catnip.
Hi, sleepy boy. You want to take another nap? I love you. Alright guys, so here's tonight's dinner, and I know it looks like a ton of food, and there's a chance like I might not eat all of it. So that's fine, because what I've noticed is that if I get full, I know when I'm full now, and I put the rest away for tomorrow. But basically I can load up on all the veggies I want. So just steamed veggies, I can eat as much as I want until I'm full. And then we have the sweet potato that I normally would only have 1 of, but now we have 1 and a little half sweet potato. These are insanely good. So basically what I did was, after, you know, I baked them, I put them on the plate, and then I put more of the seasoning on top, and I have them with a little bit of this ketchup. This ketchup is insanely good. This is Simply Nature organic ketchup from Aldi's, but I also like the Heinz organic. There's something about the organic one. I know it has slightly different ingredients, a little bit more natural. It's really, really, really good. So I have a little bit of this, with this, and that's what I'm gonna go eat right now while I edit this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I wanted to share my new lifestyle with you guys. I know videos like this are a little bit controversial because like everyone has an opinion about what we're supposed to eat. Maybe you don't like vegans, like stuff like that. Like I get it, but I wanted to share it with you guys because this is something that like I just feel so good mentally and physically. Like I feel the best I have in so long, and that means a lot to me. So I just wanted to share it with you guys as I learn how to eat, as I get the hang of certain exercises, as I get stronger. Maybe I'll do videos of different meals and stuff like that, but for now I'm just gonna eat my insanely delicious oil-free sweet potato fries. They are so good. You gotta try them like this at least once. Like they're really good. So satisfying. Really satisfying. Alright guys, I love you all so much. Sorry this video is going up so late, but better late than never. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!